All right. So if you knew that you were being cheated on and you were in a committed relationship, but he couldn't stop cheating, would you stay in it?
Well, I'm committed, but he's not committed.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes a person, the other person has to give more than the other. It's according to what kind of relationship you really have. If you have a relationship with a man who's a good man, but he can't stop looking, all men look. I don't care who they married to, what. Every man looks. If he doesn't look, something's the fuck wrong with him. Okay? Now, you won't get that anywhere you go, how old you are, or how old you ain't. Another man, he's going to always look at another woman. So what? I'm going to look at a man's ass, and his pecs, and his dick, and everything else that you ain't looking at. So both of us is doing the same thing, but it's more of a thing, whereas if a man does it, he's a terrible person, but he's not. He's only being human. He's only being a man, like I said. If he didn't do none of them things, I wouldn't want him. But I don't want him to be sleeping around with Tom, Dick, Harry, Joe, Helen, and this one and that one, because it's not healthy for me, nor is it healthy for him. Now, there's nothing wrong with looking. It doesn't hurt nobody to look, as long as you ain't got to touch. Watch all the titties you want, look at all the ass, all the pussy, all that you can stand and touch. Hey, just don't touch. Look at it all you want. You know, but like I said, it depends on the relationship the man and the woman got. Now, if you got a man who's good to you, buys you expensive things, he treats you like you somebody, but he can't help every now and then slipping out there, you keep the bastard. He's worthwhile keeping. Because when lowdown comes to showdown, you know he's going to take care of you. You might be healthy today and be sick tomorrow. Vice versa with him. But knowing that anytime you've wanted him to be there, he's there. Anything you've ever said that you wanted, he's gotten it for you. Plus he's a good lover, you know. Or as you might have a man that knows he ain't worth a fuck for a lover, or as a lover, and he'll let you have a lover and won't have anything to say about it. As long as you don't step on his toes, he won't step on yours. And that agreement comes by not saying it to each other, but respecting each other. Because you know and he know how far to take it. So it's several degrees and different ways men and women can take cheating. Now, if you get one of them low-down, good-for-nothing, cheat motherfucker, bastard, slut, who will bring a woman home and put her in your bed, no. It's time for you to either climb the fuck out or for you to hurt that motherfucker. You know, you don't bring no bitch home and put her in my bed. You disrespecting me, the house, and the kids, and every damn body. Oh, fuck no. You don't stand by that bastard. No, you don't.
All right. Now, I never heard you say that you have been in a domestic relationship where violence happened. Have you ever been hit by a man? And if so, what happened?
All right, the first time I was hit by a man was my first husband, that's Samuel. He was upset at the time. A friend of his had died, and I was trying to comfort him, and he swung at me. You know, he didn't beat me up, but he hit me. So he had been drinking and carrying on, you know, because of this and everything. I didn't say nothing at the time. But when he woke up the next morning, I talked to him. I said, now, you never hit me before. I said, you know you hit me yesterday. And you know you got to lay the fuck down and go to sleep with me, bitch. And if you want to wake up with them damn fingers that you hit me with, then I advise you to keep your hands to yourself. I'll never touch you, and don't you touch me. Because the moment if you ever hit me again, you're going to be waking with a couple fingers missing. And I promise you that. Because you got to lay down and go to sleep. I may not be able to get you standing because he stood 6'3". But I damn sure get you laying down. So in other words, don't lay down beside me if you're going to hit me. I had enough of that shit when I was a kid. And I damn sure ain't going for it now that I'm an adult. I don't fuck with you. You ain't not going to beat me. You cannot overtrain me. I'm already trained. And he never hit me again. And that was that. He did everything else. He fucked with me mentally. As far as women concerned, because he was never even true to nobody, not even himself. He didn't know what it was. He was a womanizer. You know. And once I realized nothing happening, ever going to happen that way, that I was wasting my love on swine, I left it alone. I asked God to take that taste out of my mouth. And I prayed on it hard enough, and he took that taste out of my mouth. It took a long time. I lived by myself a long time. I didn't want no man in my life. I didn't want no man over my kids. No other men over my kids. I wasn't that desperate for a piece of dick. I lived without it. My kids got a certain age. Then when somebody else came along and tried to talk to me, I talked to them. But otherwise, I was by myself 10 years before I let another man come next to me again. And it wasn't through madness or sorrow or any of them things. I disinvolved myself with other things and stopped thinking about myself. I had to raise them. You know, I was busy in church. I was volunteering my time, and I did a lot of things. But I didn't sit down and think about myself and a man. I didn't do that. And I didn't want no man desperate enough for my daughter or something come to me and say, Mama, so-and-so did such and such to me. Now, I wasn't going there. I wasn't going there. So I felt it was better for me to be by myself than to have to go there. You know. But violence is not good for nobody. It's no good for the kids, it's no good for you, and it's no good for him, because sooner or later, if he don't kill you, you're going to kill him. Then you got to spend the rest of your damn days without your children, without being free, caught in a cage with other crazy motherfuckers, you know, trying to figure out how can I live the rest of this life out useful to somebody else. You know, so it's worth it to leave them, because God said you don't sow your pearls among the swine. He said Jesus said that anyway. He ain't said you had to be no jackass or no damn fool. You try it, it don't work, you go on about your business. That's what he says. You shuffle your feet, let that dust off your feet, you shuffle them feet, and you keep on getting up. It didn't work out, then you go head on. But he didn't say you had to stay there and I love you, baby. You don't love nobody that's going to whip your ass constantly, black your eye till it won't go down no more, take your looks away from you, block off all your teeth. That's not love. I don't need nobody whip my ass to tell me about love.
Excuse me.
I don't need that. Saying if you got to do all that to me and tell me you love me, ain't no Jesus.
Tell them to rate, comment, and subscribe.
You know.
Tell them to rate, comment, and to subscribe.
I would like a comment, and I want you to subscribe. You listen to the Skorpion Show. You know I'm his mama with the blonde hair. You know I ain't gonna tell you nothing that I don't think is right. I ain't gonna tell you nothing that I don't think is true. These are my personal opinions. You know, but like I said, You don't let nobody abuse you because everybody is somebody. He wouldn't want nobody beating and banging on his ass. So why should you let him beat and bang on your ass? Come on now. And if you can't get him back, let him know that he got to close his motherfucking eyes. And if he's a deep sleeper, baby, you fell off the bed. Well, you hurt yourself if you're drunk. You fell down the steps. There's a whole lot of things that can happen to you. You know?
All right.